Hello, everybody. Hi, Echo. Let me get. Do I not look awake? I actually got to sleep. I mean, I actually got some sleep last night, but I still feel like I don't look like I'm awake. Hi, Cyborg Sloth. How are you doing? Welcome, everybody. My stream deck doesn't seem to be working. Let me test. Why wouldn't you be working? Let me find your plug. Doing okay, good. I'm doing okay. I'm a little less than okay, but okay enough, you know? My daughter hasn't been sleeping for the past couple weeks, but she finally slept. Oh, I seem to do it. All right. Desktop working, mic working. Everything's better. What is? It's good now. Okay. I wonder what happened. Okay, I got Dancing Duck. Do you want to see Dancing Duck? I put him on a button. Isn't he adorable? I'm gonna have to redo him because like something about exporting out of Procreate makes the lines all weird. You know, like it's kind of like scratchy. So I'll just reline him. I'll have to re-outline him in Photoshop so I can get smoother lines. And now when we finish our animations for stream, we'll do it in Photoshop so our lines will be nice. I mean, I could try to look that up and see if anyone knows how to solve it. I don't know. Who's a Procreate expert? Super cute. I'd like to make more expert. Yeah. I need to know really technical stuff like how do I export lines without them getting all artifacty? Like I'm now in, I have advanced questions. That's probably intermediate. Hi, Mir. How are you doing? I feel like I can't open my eyes. Is it because I'm used to not getting sleep and now that I've gotten sleep, I'm like, oh, I can't do it. Let's warm up. I'm gonna try to wake up and warm up a little. A Procreate YouTube channel? Okay. That's a good idea. Here, I'll put that in a tab. Level 10 questions. Right? Okay. We're gonna draw some bean dogs. I don't have that many tabs, Echo. I'm not like that. I promise. I have two. I have three. My Gmail tab is pinned, and then I have the playlist we're listening to on YouTube. Here's the playlist, by the way. Carl Casey at White Bat Audio, and then the Procreate tab link you just sent me. So only 43. I can't do billions of tabs. I like how I said, I'm not like that. At home, I rarely have more than 4 or 5 tabs. At work, I have like 20. This is both my work and my home. And I need to keep this space open. I'm too sensitive to clutter. Just kidding, there's clutter everywhere. I have a 2-year-old. My life is clutter. Just a sweet little bean dog to start our day. Getting warmed up. Feels like it's been so long, even though I streamed last week. I just like, my days have been endless because I get very little sleep. Funny how that works. But while we're not out of the woods, I feel like I can see the exit of the woods now, so good news. And this week I'm trying to like reserve for like, I'm getting all my stuff done that like I had a lot of stuff pile up because I was out with the hernia and stuff for so long. And so this week I'm like, I'm just going to hunker down and tackle this huge to-do list, which is huge, by the way. I have a huge to-do list. And if that goes well, which I think it'll go well, here's the to-do list. It's like a 4-column to-do list. I've done like 4 items on here. No, 7 items. I've done 7 items on here already, so it's looking pretty good. So organized. I have to be, Echo. I will lose it. I like being organized. Anyways, if all this goes well, I want to do more streams next week as kind of like a reward for myself and just kind of do these like day streams. I thought we could make a zine together. If we made a zine and printed it out, wouldn't that be fun? What to think of a zine theme? New zine theme. Do I remember how to draw? I might not. It's okay, warm up, warm up. Warming up, we're warming up. Just a little warm up. So I finally went to Little Tokyo last week, and I don't know if y'all remember because this was forever ago, where I was like, there's this gashapon pop-up shop, and I was so excited to go see it, and I had to like delay because of the surgery and all the pain I was in. Anyways, I finally got to go, and it was so disappointing. They were like saying we have over 300 machines. and I was like, that sounds awesome. But when you got there, yes, they did have that many machines, but it was the same like 12 machines or 10 machines over and over again. So it was kind of like, it was misleading. I need to reboot your mainframe to regain those drawing skills. Yeah, that's on my to-do list actually. Give you big old cheeks. Give him big old cheeks. Luckily, what we're gonna do today is gonna be fun and twitchy, so we don't need to be exact. They ruined my wholesome gambling habits. Well, here's the fun twist, Echo. A couple doors down from the Gashapon pop-up was a claw machine pop-up. And it was way better. And I won this hamster. So, it's pretty awesome. Anyways, I'm so inspired. This story that's a miracle all in it. So no way, Echo. I'm really good at claw machines. Y'all don't know this about me. My mom. You're so horrible. Yeah, my mom. Let me get a tissue. I'll keep talking, because the tissues are just over here. But my mom, she bowled when I was really little. She bowled. She was a bowler. And so she would take me to the bowling alleys, and the bowling alleys always had the claw machines, and so I got really good at claw machines because I played on them all the time. I had so many stuffed animals. But all this to say is I got really inspired by these like there's so many like cute flat animals, you know, like see how this just like a front and a back, right? And I was like, I can do that. So now I want to make flat like beandog plushies or other cute animal plushies. So I looked up good like fur scraps or like this fake minky fur scraps on Etsy, so I'm gonna order some of that. It's gonna be fun. It looks perfect for me to throw down the hall so Ryobi can chase and pounce it. Yeah. It's perfect kitten size. Flounder plushie. Flounders are already flat. Do you want to know what I learned about those flatfish? I went to the aquarium recently and there was this like flatfish guy there. He was just like stoked to tell me all the flatfish facts he knew. But they're born like not flat, and then they like flatten over time, and then one day they can decide like, hey, I've been on this side, I'm now going to choose to be flat the other way, and so they'll just move their face to the other side of their body and then they just switch sides. Isn't that crazy? Unless that was that guy's like flatfish prank. He worked at the aquarium, so maybe this was like, I'm gonna prank this lady. I'm like, well, I've been facing right my whole life. Let's try facing left. Pushes their face to the other side. Fish fact of the day. You're welcome, chat. Guess what today is? What is it? What's today, Echo? Today is the 1-year kitty homecoming day for Ryobi. Aww. That's a gotcha day, right? Happy gotcha day. Damn, I knew they became flat, but I didn't know they could swap sides. Yeah, that's crazy. Freaking weird. They're already a weird fish. I also didn't know they were born not flat. Bunch of weirdos. Pick a side. I found him on the side of the road a year ago today. Sweet Ryobi. I remember when you weren't sure if you were going to keep him or you were trying to find him a home, and that's just hard. That's a funny looking beandog. Look how funny this one is. You're funny. Oh. Figured they just joined the Flat is Justice Club? I don't know what that is. Is that a flat earther thing? Now I need a shirt with that and a flounder on it. He was such a jerk, but a tiny fluffy jerk. Yeah. All baby animals are little assholes. Baby people can be little assholes too. Something about being a baby. Oh, it's an anime manga thing. Got it. Yo, I'm not hip. I can't keep up. Ghost. He's seen a ghost. Oh, I wonder if I turned my thing off. Hold on. Where is that? Do I have a focus on? Work. Okay. Remember when I got a phone call? Okay. Not today. I'm so professional. Wonder if a flat flounder would be thicker or a fat flounder would be thicker or wider. I love the idea of them being wider. Like he's just a spreading puddle. Could just put a moon on your... All right, those are my two favorites. You should just have a star on your head. We're still not totally thinking straight, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I haven't really had a minute to draw outside of stream, so I kind of don't like it when I give them eyes that aren't just little dots, so I think I'm just gonna stick to dot eyes. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. Hi, Rerun! How are you doing today? I like this one. He looks like a bully dog. Currently at work. Yay. I'm saying yay because work is good. I mean, you know. I'm having trouble holding my mug. Figured I hang out here while I do work stuff. You are welcome. Hang out. Work and lurk if you have to. Let's try a new little beandog layer. I bet if we draw in purple, we'll do a better job. Immediately messes up. Okay. Think I could do some cute plushies. I can't wait for that. I'll have to figure out how to do like set up so that I can sew the little plushies on stream. I just need to point my camera down. I don't know if I need a face cam and a hand cam, or is that too much? You ever watch like you like go on to the artists that do that? Like they have a face cam and then they have the cam that's pointing down at their workspace. So the second they start working, they're like this. They're just like off their cam anyways. They're just like immediately. Hi Peppermint. How are you doing today? I guess it's so they could come up for air from their workspace and talk to the camera. I could probably do that. I got 2 cameras. I might be able to pull that off. Big B's barking at the garbage truck. Just in time to back seat. Are you gonna back seat me? You got notes? Go to your room. Leaves. All right, Mir. Have a good time out, I guess. These would make such cute plushies. Yeah, we'll have to do that. What are we animating? We're going to do... I did this animation for everyone. Let me see if I can find it on my thing. I'm still talking a little on the sluggish side, but we're okay. I uploaded to Instagram like forever ago. Instagram is really slow now. Have y'all noticed that? I don't play on it that much anymore, but when I do, I notice that it's very slow. I wanted to do one that was kind of like this. Can y'all see this? Yeah. Just kind of like this twitchy little animation. I thought it would be fun. A nice way to chill because I'm not feeling that great today. So if we were just to like chill and draw the same cute little dog over and over again and we stuck them on it's super easy. It's not hard at all. We could also do it with a bean dog. So if y'all wanted to do like a bean dog or like the coyote head, how are we feeling? Or something different, I guess. I love that I don't need your help tag. Let's see. Yes, that's my favorite tag too. It's changed my life. Let's do... I feel like we're warmed up. See, like if we did this little bean dog over and over again, or we could do like this same old, my screen's dusty, the same old, my little coyotes I draw everywhere. That's funny. Should have warmed up drawing these guys. Could be kind of like an updated version. Or this guy. So that one started out because I went to this comic creators meetup when I lived in Portland because I was making a lot of comics, and then I wanted to make some comic making friends. And while I was there, I had my sketchbook and I drew just like that dog head over and over again on one page, and then I just scanned them in and stuck them all together. And that's how I ended up with this. With that little animation. Yeah, it was fun. It seemed like most of the people there were just there to plug the comics they had already made. Which is like, you know, you want to tell people about your work, but it just seemed like they were just trying to network for that purpose and not find people to hang out with. What song is this? I love this song. And it's like, it's kind of silly because like we're all broke comic creators also. Why are you telling us this? And there was a voice actor there that when we learned we worked at an animation studio, just kind of glommed onto us, and it's like, we literally can't get you a job. Like we don't have that power. I'm just a designer. I can't talk to voice people. That's casting. Networking does suck. I never had much luck networking. And I used to go hard. Why am I messing with his teeth? This is fine. Okay. I used to go hard networking too, but it became so pointless. It was just like dudes that were like, get your number because they're like, they thought you wanted to date them, and you're like, no, we're at a networking event and you said you could find work for me. And then literally when they find out you're married or have a boyfriend, they're like, they conveniently stop talking to you. And like network must be really like it must work when you're like a guy. You could probably network really easily. Ew, yeah. I just don't think networking is for me. I got to the point where I was like, you know what? I think this works for some people and it just never has for me, and it just kind of feels like a waste of time at this point. Oh, you're cute. This one's cute. Networking is the devil. Not even one person put me in touch with some random dude to do work for free. Yeah. And I, like, not even paid an exposure. You didn't get exposure, Pet? That's where the real money is. When I was leaving animation, like when I first left animation because I wanted to get on the live action side, I started going to all these like film and TV like panels and workshops and meetups and stuff. And I talked to people and I'd be like, yeah, I'm trying to get out of animation, so I'm exploring, you know, like I want to get into writing and all that. And all they would hear is animation, and I'm like, can you animate something for me? And I'm like, no. I'm not animating anything like for anybody other than myself when there's silly things on Twitch. So it's just kind of frustrating that that's all they would hear instead of like me trying to move forward. And then the dude who passed me off to the free people got in touch with me later to take people on city tours assuming I had a car? What? Did you talk about driving people around? How did that even come up? I was like, bro, I am definitely just a designer, not a cab driver. The heck? Okay, this one's cute, right? All right, do we have any opinions? We can do Beandog. This little guy or this little coyote dog? Wolf? He just asked for a meeting and I assumed it was because I was a designer. I don't know, man. That dude was a muppet. Business networking is gross. Yes. Yes, it is. That guy really did live in his own world. I had this guy and like he was a director and he was like really intense in the way he was talking to me, and like I could tell he wanted to like date me, and so I was like trying to like blow him off and all this, you know, like dude, I'm not interested in all this. And then he's like, just please, I just really want to work together, just, you know, check out my work, see if you like it. I would love it if we worked together. And I was like, okay, fine. I look at his work and it was good, and so I respond to him and I'm like, oh, your work's really good, this is great, you know, like maybe we can work together or whatever. And then at some point mentioned Will, and then I never heard from him again. Like, really, you really wanted to work with me, huh? Heckin' dudes. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Please look at my work. Yeah. What's so weird, because it's like, I am clear. I gave him a business card. Like, I clearly was talking about business. Like, I'm talking shop out here, you know, and work and looking for work and trying to collaborate and make things with people and not freaking get married and I don't know. Networking / dating event. No one is talking about dating here, yeah. And a lot of them were like, because I remember one of them, we had a lunch meeting. It was supposed to be a coffee meeting, and they ordered food, and then I was like, fuck. It's like he thinks this is a date. And at some point, I mentioned Will again, and he's like, oh, you never mentioned you had a boyfriend. And I was like, well, we're talking about jobs. Why would I talk about my boyfriend? You know, like that's what I have to do for at networking events. Like, hi, I'm Lindsay. I'm married. I'm looking for work. You know, like, are you kidding me? Do I have to wear Will's face on a shirt and say my husband on it so that people will like I won't be misleading them by talking to them about work? Do it. Husband. Next, I'm never going to another networking event though, for real, y'all. So. My husband is my #1 fan shirt. Thing is I don't think he is. I don't know if that's accurate. Hi, I'm Lindsay. This is my husbando shirt. Chat is your #1 fan. #2 fan baby shirt. Yeah, I think my daughter is my #1 fan. She thinks I'm pretty great, y'all. I'm like pretty cool. Big B also is up there on my fan list. Big B might be my #1 fan. At least until she's 13 and hates everyone. Yeah, we got some time. Okay. I think let's just pick, oh my god, it's 40 minutes. I've been having such a great time. I kind of want to do the beandog, y'all. Here's the thing, let's draw the beandog. Let's do a beandog animation. I think it's gonna be so fun. Look how much fun we're gonna have. Did that work? Okay, this will be our, dang it. This will be our guide. It's so annoying. I hate when guys say that, like, oh, you never mentioned your boyfriend. And I'm like, how does that come up? How does that come up? It shouldn't have to, right? That has nothing to do with my job, what I do for work. It doesn't have that much to do with my character at all. You know, except that I'm married. You know, like, that's not a character trait. I'm married. Stupid. Okay, let's draw in black. Let's make that a little less thick. Okay, try to stay on. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have touched the size. I liked the size. She always has a good thing and she doesn't think she does. She doesn't stick to it. Yeah, I think next week we're gonna draw in Photoshop because I need a Procreate break. If you were single, at what point, I wonder, would they understand it's just about work? Yeah, that too, because it's like, I definitely would not have been interested either way, you know? Like, I'm really not trying to pick up a dude. I don't go to networking events to pick up dude. Like, it's so annoying, y'all. And when networking isn't about dating, like I remember I went to this big animation party. This is before I could find steady work in animation. One of my friends like worked at one of the studios. I don't remember what, Nickelodeon or something. Anyways, there's a big party and she invited me to it. She goes, you can come here and network. And I was like, cool. So I went and I met all these people and they were like, we have openings, you know, like, and I'm like, oh, we have openings, just send us emails. And so I was like, cool, I'll do that. And then I did everything they said and then still didn't get work, which of course, you know, work isn't guaranteed. But even my friend was like, you did everything right. I don't understand how you didn't get a job from that. And so that was one of the things where I was like, networking, I don't think it works. If I was observed networking and they're like, you did it everything correctly and you still didn't get the job. I think it just works for some people and it just has never been a good in for me. So why bother? I think it's more about just meeting people right. You just seem too dateable. Like, we can't hire her. Everyone will try to date her. Seems like the easiest way to get the job is to know the right person is all. Yeah, absolutely. Really how I got a job was I interviewed for this one job and I didn't get it, and then another job came up and at the same studio, and so I interviewed for that one and did get that job. So I interviewed twice at the same studio, got in, and then the people I met there, like, I don't know, 7 years later, contacted me and I got my steady work from that. So it's a very long game. And it's about meeting people, but I think it's kind of hard too, because there's also, you know, like I said about the comic creators club where I wanted to just make some friends. But it just takes a lot of time and consistency to do, which I'm fine to put in with, but yeah. Sometimes you're like, I just kind of want to make friends and see what happens. Maybe I hate this pen. Let's do another brush. I'm gonna try dry. I feel like it just will not let me draw with it. Does this feel better? Oh, what am I looking at? This one. Oh, Mercury. Oh, you're so little. Oh my god, you're so big. So unpredictable. That might be cute. What is this pen? Look, this is size 1. This is size 2. Like, heck off. Oh, no. No. Pandani. Oh, no. Syrup. Can you go a little bigger? Y'all, the problem... I hate all of these. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, let's do marker. too bleedy. I guess we'll do... Oh, how about you, Gelsinki? Seem pretty like a calligraphy pen. I don't like how it just picks up every jitter ever. Alright, maybe we can just do dry ink. Ooh, I'm feeling kind of rough today. Did I try Tinderbox? I don't know, networking is super gross. It's like right person, right time, but also being persistent. And I feel like you have to be a specific type of person, which I'm not. Yeah, I think you do. I think, you know, like I said, it will either work for you or it doesn't. Like, you have to do what matches your style. It's weird for me too, yeah. Can we see size 3 next? Or will I blot out the sun too easily? Seriously. Like this one? I just wish it had round brush. You know, like why doesn't it just have round brush? That's what everyone wants, but their round brushes. I hate this. Gets mad. It's so ugly. And I don't know how, like, I feel like when you adjust it, nothing happens. Also, I don't get Procreate. I like that one, but it's wrong. Little Pine, these are all pencils. Yeah. Okay, let's just go with stupid ink. Stupid studio pen. Be all grumpy about it. I use peppermint to sketch, but it's a pencil. It's on brand. Took me a while too, and most of my brushes are edited. Import Photoshop brushes? That would be ideal. I don't get the editing, the brush editing at all. Like I feel like I will just move sliders to the extreme and nothing happens because I'm like, how do I make you do anything? My God, it's so bad. I feel like I have no control over it. Next week is Photoshop. We'll just go back home to Photoshop. And it will crash a billion times. I have no idea how to make blunt brushes tapered. Yeah, like why give me the option if I can't do it? Like it's in the options. Okay, so basically all we're gonna do is draw this same dog over and over again. It's very exciting because it's animation. That's what animation is, y'all. So, you know. Let me cut you. paste you on a separate layer. There we go. Okay. And then we're gonna paste him over himself. And it's gonna make a really cool, jumpy, twitchy animation. Trying to think how to do this in Procreate. It's gonna, at the end it'll be a little annoying because you have to like separate the layers and all that stuff, but that's okay. That's okay, we're just gonna talk the whole time. You know what, I wanna see if there's more coffee. I said that in a suspicious way, but I'm seriously just getting coffee, okay? So don't get sus at me. Okay, there was no more coffee. It's all gone. So sad. So I got these dried kiwis instead. Like dried candied kiwis. Look how cute they look. Can you see the little kiwi seeds? She's doing drugs. I can't. There they are. They're so yummy. It starts with kiwis, then moves on to kale. Vape Nation. Quit vaping in here. Chat. Have I seen Gandalf around recently? I haven't. He usually stops by, but I've been streaming it in the morning, so I just kind of figured this was a weird time for him. Have you? So I think he was moving last I heard, so I might also be bogged down with moving, but I don't know. I haven't stopped by June's streams either. Cryptic message on your Patreon? Tell me. Was there a mystery on foot? On foot? Afoot? Oh, really? About canceling Twitch? From Gandalf? Like, are they leaving Twitch forever? That's interesting. I wonder why. I don't know, he seemed like he was down with Twitch, like, you know, like in. See this freaking brush? I can't get a consistent... These are all so drastically, like, line width wise, so different. It seemed like 2 weeks. Yeah, that is unusual. Maybe they did leave Twitch. That's too bad. I just hope everything's okay. Drawing issues. What kind of brushes do I like best? Honestly, I really love round brush in Photoshop, and then I had an obsession with the chisel brush when that was a thing. But the new Kyle's brushes are configured in a way that it's like, that's not it. So I don't know. He had some inkers I liked, but mainly I really will just stick to the round brush. Oh, feeling kind of rough, y'all. We're feeling rough over here. I liked a lot of the inker brushes, inky brushes, but they also have a lot of weird artifacting, like in Photoshop, so I got kind of annoyed at that. And like round brush just stays smooth and you can manipulate it to do whatever you want. It's getting bigger. Let's try to make them smaller. This brush is just... it's a struggle. I am struggling with this brush. This one's my favorite one. He looks like he's melting. The experience you're having now is why I don't want to try other drawing programs, to be honest. Yes, this is relatable. Yeah, it's freaking hard. I really liked sketching on this one, you know, but I don't know. Trying to make like an actual clean line seems impossible. I don't know if I'm more shaky than normal. Okay, I'm really shaky. I was like, I don't know, guys, am I shaky? That might be the problem. When people tell me they're trying digital art for the first time, I always tell them how hard it is to find brushes you like and how important it is. It's so important. And then when you find that brush, you cannot stray. You cannot. So last night I was thinking of my small artist brain. What if I animated one of my beetle drawings and like, the fuck would that look like? Probably awesome. How would you animate it? Can I scoot y'all over? Might need to make a new layer. Yeah, let's make a new layer. Why could I do that? I don't know how beetles like flick their wings. Yeah, you could do that. Absolutely. It just takes like, it'll take a lot of trial and error, especially if you want to make something pretty. When you do like ugly, wiggly, twitchy stuff like me, it's like, it's easy. But if you want to make stuff that like actually makes sense, it just takes more time. Yeah, those are all full color. It'd be so hard, I think. It would be challenging. For sure. And like, I don't think you could just pick it up and immediately make a perfect one in the first try, just to let you know that it might take a couple approaches and ideas, but you know, look at beetles flicking their wings, like videos of beetles, and see if it inspires anything. Animation is hard, but I think it's fun. It's also, I don't know, it's cool when you have something that moves in the end. I like when things move. I'm just trying to impress people on the internet because it would be cool. Whew, that's a tough goal. I definitely wouldn't animate anything to impress other people because I feel like it's never satisfying. Animate something because you think it'll look cool. Like, I'm not doing this to impress y'all because I don't think you're gonna be impressed when it's done. It's gonna be cute. It's gonna be weird. That's it though. I just thought it'd be a fun way to hang out. I didn't have any ideas for today because my week has been crazy, and I finally got a full night of sleep last night. So we're still on like half a brain. The ceiling for social media art is too high. I feel that way a lot of the time. I just want to do the things that I want to do, but it's hard to survive that way. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know anything about getting on top of social media. I feel like whenever I have tried to do things to impress social media in the past, it just was really disappointing. So I'm just like, I don't know. I don't really need to. I can't work that way anymore. Oh.
15 months. What Lins 42 worm dance Lins 42 worm dance Lins 42 worm dance Lins 42 worm dance Lins 42 worm dance.
Hi, Sniggles. Thanks for the 15 months. Let's go. I love TTS. How are you doing, Sniggles? Did I ask you that? I'm my brain is it's half. My brain is in half. We should have a color changing marshmallow hang. Do you have anything that you can set on fire? Let's color change some mallows. Yay! I don't even worry about it. Good, just working and working and working. That's great. Your job is looking pretty good right now, because I know some people are already out of it, unfortunately. So I hope you're doing good and have work. Or how can I post things that are lower effort so I can be consistent while still being good? Ugh, I don't know. That's all that social media. I can't wrap my head around it. I really don't know the right way to go there. It is rough out there. No, but I see those desk fire thingies for sale. There's like a fire pit for your desk. Is that what you're talking about? I try and help when I can, but it's tough not being in person. Oh yeah, yep. Commission have been open for like 3 weeks now? I'm sorry to hear that, Peppermint. That is rough. We're definitely hitting a huge shift. And then over here there's a writer's strike, so people are getting laid off left and right till the strike is over. Oh, let me look at this. Portable and reusable bonfire. Oh, cute. It's only $20. We can do these. I have a patio table and we can put it on the patio table and we can roast our color changing marshmallows one at a time because it's tiny. Or just get a 2-pack for 40 and we can both roast the marshmallow at the exact same time. I'm trying not to be stressed, but also really like it. Yes. Yep. I mean, yeah, it's a hard uh it's a hard career path during a hard time. It's hard not to get stressed. Do we like this music? Do we want to do a different music? We were doing synth wavy. What if I put on a VOD? Wouldn't that be fun? We watch one of my VODs while I work. No, I don't really have anything. Is that Big B's stalking around? Let's just go back to that other playlist. We can do this one. Start it over. It might be basically the same as the other playlist we were listening to. It's the same guy. Uh-oh, let's move him down. Oh, first the mergers, now this. It's wild. Absolutely. Okay, let's talk zines. I want to make a zine next week. We'll pick a theme and then it's going to be like, I'll print it out on a paper and then I can put it in the downloadable, as a downloadable in the shop for free. And so we pick a theme and then I can either do all the pages or y'all can do a page if you want. Like you can either draw something and post the link. I'll give a template out at the beginning of the stream, and then you can either draw something completely and I'll add it to a page, or if you want to do like a sketch and I'll clean it up for you, something like that. Make a zine with fish, flounder seed. Yeah, it'll be a fun little friend community kind of zine. We can do fish. Oops. I like fish. Tell me more. I have 2 printers. Can we collab? Absolutely. So I was just going to, so I made a template for like one of those mini zines. And it's just going to be like, I showed y'all the one I made with Bigby like forever ago. I think it's only like 8 pages long, including the covers. And literally we'd pick like fish and then you can draw a cool fish picture and then send it to me and I'll plug it into the page But if you don't want to do a whole like cleaned up thing, you can just send me your like rough and then I'll clean it up. If it depends on how in you are. Oh my god, don't do that. And so I'll probably do that next Tuesday. We'll do a zine stream. And I'll try to do like a full day stream, like get on at 10 and leave at 4 so that we'll have plenty of time. So like I'd like to be able to finish it that day and then we can print it out and then I'll fold it together and we can look at it at the end. Then I'll turn it into a PDF and everyone can print it at home if they want to. I feel like we've drawn enough bean dogs. We'll see how. Let's start separating them. I'm over this pen anyways. Feeling better, by the way, now that you're back to drawing a bit? Yeah, I am feeling better. I don't draw a ton. I have this whole chronic pain journey I need to share at some point, but I think I'm going to figure out how to make it into a blog because it's such a long, weird story. And long story short, I am getting a handle on it. It's weird. All the stuff I'm learning is a little strange. But yes, thank you for asking. I'm gonna get back to making more art and stuff. I still have pain flare-ups here and there, but I have coping. Oops, did you cut everything? My goodness. Procreate. You're in trouble, Procreate. I have coping mechanisms now, and so I've been working on those. And now it's almost to the point to where if I have another flare up, which I still do pretty often, it's like more of an opportunity to see if these coping mechanisms actually do anything. So it's kind of a weird half full kind of way to look at it. All pain is an opportunity to heal. I heard it here. I hope that made sense. I like the idea of a bunch of artists making a zine. Yeah, I think zine will be fun, and I think if it goes well, we can do it regularly, because I was like, I really enjoyed making those zines, and I don't know, maybe other people would enjoy it too. So we're just gonna paste this dog over itself, as you can see, and we're gonna see what we got. It's probably gonna look really wild. Oops. Amazing. Boy. I keep getting lost in the steps of everything. Might be a cool Patreon reward if other artists were cool with that. Yeah, it would be... I feel like if it were a reward, it would have to be like... God dang it, I'm having so much trouble keeping track of all my method. I don't have a set like machine method to do everything in Procreate like I do in Photoshop. If it were a reward, I feel like it would be for, because it would be supporter based. Like the supporters get to make a zine together. Like we all make one together with the supporters. I just wanted to be a fun little community activity so that we can all play together. Look, we're almost there. Is this you? Yeah. Why am I leaning so far? Ooh. I'm such a capitalist, but Patreon and my store and social media is all I think about. And book club. Yeah, book club now. How many do we have? I didn't see how many we ended up with. Let's like fix this canvas. It's kind of cray. Let's see what we got. It's gonna be crazy. Wow. See, now that's awesome. It's funny because it almost looks like 3D. Like it's got a little more dimension to it. And he's definitely on drugs. You should start a capitalist club. You'd be good at that, Peppermint. Yeah, he looks like his mind is being blown. Is that the Big Pete? He wants in. Hey, buddy. You can come in. Come on. And say hi to chat. Can y'all see Big B? Here. Can you sit up? Can y'all see him? No, barely, huh? Did you get lonely? Talking to chat so much and not me at all. Give me a high five. Let's see if I get him over here. Come over here. Okay, can you sit? Is that better? Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. Say hi to chat. They're over there. He's looking the opposite direction. Bigby. Are you a good boy? You scratched the door to come in, remember? There we go. Okay, you want to sit? You want to do high five? Show chat high five. High five! Good boy! Is that good? Sorta. High five! Okay, that's enough high fives. It's snubbing chat. It's okay, I'm used to it. I like how his high fives are like intense dog. All right. We like this? Whoa. What if we went real fast? No, I hate it. This is when he's coming down from his trip. I love his quick little like Alright, so that's how you do a cool little twitchy animation. You can draw the same thing over and over and then paste it on top of itself. Pretty fun, right? Thank you. Thank you. Looks like you could also get really corrective if you want to move it together. If you wanted to make it really trippy, you could in between it, but we made way too many frames. We're not in betweening all of these. But that's a fun thing to do. Do y'all know what I mean for that? Let's kind of get them more on each other here. You'd basically just make frames to like, I feel like the in-between ones would be hella wonky. Yes, they would. It would make it really like, they won't look good on their own, is what I'm trying to say. But it will help it look really like liquidy and trippy. I'm just gonna try to, just for a little experiment, I'm gonna try to get these to be a little more even. And then we'll probably sign off a little early today because we don't feel so good. Not feeling good, chat. Isn't that like every time I get on? Does that get old? Just always feel terrible, chat. And then just take the in-betweens and animate them. Yeah, you're catching on. That's a lot of fun. Streaming takes a lot of energy. It does, and I already had very little to spare. We're almost getting sleep though. We're gonna get there. Bigby's also dying to go on a walk. He's just pouting back there. Yeah, they're kind of more even. Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. Love to color him. See, if I did... I should have done this on Photoshop, then we can make one to make a redeemable, like Duck. And I can just make him pop up. He'd have to be called Drug Dog or something. Maybe Sugar Dog? I don't know. Maybe he just learned something cool, dog? Something like that. Ritalin pup. Yep, could be. Yeah, we'll think of something. But I'm definitely going to do it in Photoshop because I already hate the lines of Duck. Like, look at how jaggedy. Like, let me put white behind Duck. It's so jaggedy. So we're gonna clean him up. And then let's see if I can think of some kind of schedule. Next week we'll do. Oh, let's end on the better stream, obviously. I mean, the better screen. Oh boy. Duck, go away. Think. Zine. Let's work on some kind of fish scene next stream, next Tuesday, I mean. Alright. Summon dancing duck. I'll try to, I might do more streams next week. This is my goal, is to do more streams next week because I thought that would be fun. And then I need to figure out how to make a setup where you can watch me work on a table outside of digital work. So, but that probably won't be for, like, it definitely won't be next week. So either the following or the week after. So in 3 to 4 weeks, we're gonna try that out. That would be lots of fun. But I'm gonna go take a breather. I'll get out of here. Thanks for letting me animate this silly dog for you. We'll go raid somebody. Here, we can go raid the crane couple. Let me scoot this over. Crane couple is doing a subathon. They are it's Julius's birthday. So let's make a birthday raid. Figure out how to do this. There's a little call. They rented some cabin, so they're cabin camping. Is it the crane couple? Am I doing this wrong? The. So we'll go say hi. Here's your little raid call. Go say hi, go say happy birthday, check out their cabin. They're playing a funny game, like a board game last night. It was awesome. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me. This has been lovely. The duck timer isn't going to go out before I leave, so we'll just start. Peppermint, when you show up next, I'm just going to put duck on for next stream you show up. And we'll start our timer over since we're ending. But yeah. We're streaming tomorrow night with Amanda. Hopefully we're going back to the forest because it's been a lot of fun. We're actually having fun this time. So see y'all then. If not, see y'all next week. If not, see you sometime. All right, everybody, let's go raid and be super, super nice. Be super, super nice. All right. Bye, y'all.